So why is being a production assistant, or a PA for short, one of the best jobs you can have in the film industry? Now, to clarify, I'm talking about non-union PAs for this video. So PAs that are going to be working, doing corporate videos or short films or independent TV shows or movies or music videos is what I'm going to be referring to. Now, being a PA, you get the awesome opportunity to work with all the different departments out there. Me being a lighting technician, I'm not going to be working too often with, say, stunts or special effects or wardrobe and stuff like that. But as those departments need a hand, you're going to have the opportunity to be able to work with them, to be able to ask questions, to be able to make mistakes, to screw up every now and again and not have the same consequences as if you were right under their department. You're going to be able to ask all kinds of questions and see exactly how they do their job. You also don't need to have a huge education to be able to be a PA. You don't need to go to college, university, or get a film degree to be able to do this job. In fact, I encourage you at any age to get on out there and be a PA. I used to take film students out with me on jobs I was on. And this one job in particular, I brought two students who were studying film in high school. I think they were in grade 11 or 12. And they were really passionate. They were really gung-ho, both of them, about wanting to pursue a career in film. And at the end of the day, the one student was just thrilled, overjoyed. He had such a fun time on set. It was everything that he had hoped and imagined it would be. The other student, however, it was awful. Like, he really, really struggled with that day. And it was not at all what he thought it was going to be. But he was still really happy because he realized that he didn't want to be in film. And so he didn't need to go to film school and spend thousands of dollars and years of his life studying for a career he didn't really want to do. And so both of them were able to find out after one day of being a PA if this was something they did or didn't want to do. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to have the exact same experience as they did, but I still encourage you to get on out and just see what set life is going to be like. See if you enjoy working those hours, those crazy locations, and just kind of like what the film industry is actually like. So get on out there and just try something. It's also one of the best departments for building a good work ethic. You're going to be one of the first people to set, one of the last people to leave. You're going to be doing your job plus helping other departments. It's what's going to help you prosper and succeed as you grow in the film industry. Now, you're also going to be pushed out of your comfort zone a little bit. When you're first starting off in the industry, there's tons of stuff you're going to be things are just going to get thrown at you, whether they're all the different terms we use on set, whether it's all the different types of gear we use, whether it's just all the different jobs and departments in general that are on there. And you have the opportunity as a PA to really kind of pace yourself, whether it's something that you really want to, you're the type of person that really wants to step up and go, and you want to learn everything, which is great. That's awesome. You're able to really do that. Or if you're the type of person that's a little bit shyer, want to hold back, you really want to understand what everything is before you move on to the next thing, you have that opportunity as a PA to be able to do that. Now, then, with that being said, is that sets you up as well for just understanding how a whole film project comes together. If you just specialize in one department or one job in particular, you have a very small view of exactly what everything is going on. Now, you're going to be really good at that, and you're going to be very valuable to the film set by doing that. But for those of you that are out there mingling and networking and trying to understand what everybody else is doing, you're going to have a very unique perspective, not only how people work individually in their departments, but then how everybody comes together to make that film project. So that way, when you become, say, a DP or a director or a producer, you are better set up to do that job. You are also won't be worried about another department trying to pull a fast one on you by saying, hey, we need this or we don't need this. You can say, no, I've seen this. I've done this before, and we actually need more people, or we need less gear for this type of a project. Or as a director or a producer, for example, you can better prep your next project or even better budget your next project because you've seen now how all these other departments work and exactly what they need or they don't need to be able to do their job. Now, by also seeing and doing this, you also get to work with these people as well. You get to work with the directors and the producers and the DPs as a PA. And so I still remember one of my first commercials as a PA. I got to work right alongside a director. And as an aspiring director at that time, I was like, wow, this is really cool. I'm really excited for this. This is really neat that I get to see and work with a director live on set, not just through one of the behind the scenes videos. And I got to ask him all kinds of questions and get to see how he works. And it was very unique. And I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I had specialized in another department at that time. And so for these reasons, that's why I think being a PA is one of the best jobs you can have in the film industry. And now that brings me to my next question, though, of do I need to know everything to do this job or any job on a film set? Or how much information do I even need to know to do any of these jobs? And so we discuss and take a look at those questions in our next video. So check it out.